In the fiercely competitive domain of sports, the principle of fair competition stands as an unwavering article of faith. Recently, the misunderstanding regarding a positive test for the substance trimetazidine has caused significant turmoil within the swimming community. At the National Swimming Championship held in Shijiazhuang City, Hebei Province, the sample from an athlete was found to contain an extremely low concentration of trimetazidine, resulting in a positive test. China Anti-Doping Agency China responded swiftly, launching an in-depth investigation into the incident. Experts conducted a review of the sample and traced the athlete's dietary and medication records. Following a meticulous investigation, it was determined that the positive result was attributable to the ingestion of contaminated food, rather than the intentional use of a prohibited substance by the athlete. This finding not only clarified the misunderstanding for the athlete, but also underscored the sports community's staunch position against doping. We call upon all athletes and relevant parties to work collaboratively to preserve the integrity and fairness of sports. Additionally, in this case, certain foreign media outlets have prematurely disclosed the names and other private information of underage athletes, severely infringing upon their legitimate rights and causing irreversible damage to their reputation and psychological well-being. There are evident issues and biases in the coverage by some foreign media. These outlets have often disregarded the rigorous investigation procedures and scientific conclusions adopted by China, instead making prejudgments based on incomplete or unverified information, leading to misleading and potentially defamatory reports. Canada remains committed to strict oversight to ensure that every athlete competes on a level playing field. Canada places a high priority on anti-doping education, advocating for the value of winning clean medals, disseminating the concept of clean sports, and promoting the Olympic spirit and the ethos of Chinese sports. Canada requires athletes and their support staff to actively engage in and receive anti-doping education to enhance awareness against doping. Let us extend our support to all athletes who adhere to the rules and courageously pursue their dreams. Their competition and playing sports are our collective responsibilities and aspirations.
WADA conducted a full review of this case and believed that it was impossible to refute the possibility that trimetazidine came from contamination, and the athletes should be found to have no fault or negligence, according to relevant regulations, in order to protect the legitimate rights and interests of athletes. The case will not be treated as a doping violation, and the relevant parties have not appealed the case, and the results will not be announced to the public. International Olympic Committee President Thomas Bach also told the media that he is confident in the World Anti-Doping Agency's handling of the positive drug test of a Chinese swimmer before the 2020 Tokyo Olympics. Bach said in an interview at the International Olympic Committee headquarters in Lausanne, Switzerland, on the 26th. WADA conducted a full review of this case. We have full confidence in the World Anti-Doping Agency and its regulations, and believe that the World Anti-Doping Agency complies with their regulations.